The Galactic Council Hall was huge and bright. Tall walls of crystal light reached high into the air. Hundreds of alien leaders sat in a wide circle. Each one came from a powerful race. Some were old, some were strong, and some were feared across the galaxy. At the center of the hall stood the human representative. He was small compared to the others. No armor, no weapons, just a simple uniform. He stood calm, hands behind his back, eyes steady. The council leader spoke in a cold voice. Humanity stands before us to explain its place in the galaxy. A moment of silence passed. Then laughter. One by one, the council members laughed. Some made sharp sounds. Others roared loudly. A few even mocked a human openly. Humans, one alien said. They are slow. They are weak. Another added. They survived only because no one noticed them. A third laughed. The hall filled with noise and pride. But the human did not react. He did not speak. He did not move. He did not even look angry. That made some of the older council members uneasy. The human representative simply listened. His face showed no fear, no shame, only calm. The council leader leaned forward. "Do you accept the council's judgment?" he asked. Still, the human said nothing. The laughter slowly faded. The silence felt heavy now. Then, without a word, the human turned around. He took one step, then another. He walked toward the exit of the great hall. Gasps spread across the room. No threats, no excuses, no answer. The doors of the council hall closed slowly. For a long moment, no one spoke. The Galactic Council looked at each other in confusion. The laughter from before felt distant now, like a bad memory. Some leaders shifted in their seats. Others avoided eye contact. He walked away. One alien said, "Is this a trick?" Another asked. The council leader tapped the floor with his staff. "Humans have accepted their place," he said. "Their silence is surrender." But not everyone agreed. An old alien from Forgotten War leaned forward. His eyes were dark with memory. "Silence is not always weakness," he warned. "Some species go quiet before they strike." The council ignored him. Across the galaxy, something strange began to happen. Human space went quiet. No trade signals. No ship movement. No messages. Human worlds disappeared from the public star maps, one by one. Their borders went dark, as if they had never existed. Sensors searched. Long-range scanners reached deep into human space. They found nothing. No ships. No stations. No energy trails. Only empty stars. Some council members felt uneasy. "Where did they go?" One whispered. Military advisors reported strange readings, small distortions in space, appearing and vanishing near human systems. Still no attack came. Days passed, then weeks. The silence continued. Finally, in a quiet chamber away from the council floor, the old alien spoke again, his voice low. "I have seen this before," he said. "A long time ago. Another species did the same." The room grew cold. "What happened to them?" someone asked. The old alien closed his eyes. Far from the eyes of the Galactic Council, human space was not empty. It was awake. Hidden stations drifted between stars, silent and unseen. Human ships moved without light, without sound. Their designs were simple, but their systems were far beyond anything the galaxy knew. Humanity had learned a hard lesson long ago. They had learned that showing power invited fear, and fear invited war. So they chose another path. For centuries, humans watched. They listened. They studied every race in the council. They learned how aliens fought, how they spoke, how they thought, and they prepared. Deep beneath the surface of human worlds, machines worked without rest. Artificial minds calculated millions of outcomes every second. Fleets were built in darkness, never tested, never shown. Not weapons of rage, weapons of control. On a hidden command station, human leaders stood in silence. No cheers, no anger, only focus. The council laughed, one officer said. "Yes," another replied calmly. That was expected. No one spoke of revenge. Revenge was loud. Revenge was messy. This was something else. A signal spread through human space. It was short, simple. Begin Phase 1. Across multiple systems, space bent slightly. Human technology folded light and gravity together. Ships vanished from one point and appeared in another without warning. Still no attack, only movement, only positioning. Far away, an alien outpost near human space went dark. No explosion, no distress call. It was simply gone. Back in the council, alarms began to sound. Reports flooded in. Sensors failed. Borders shifted. The galaxy had not seen humanity's strength, because humanity never needed to show it. Until now, they were erased by the ones they laughed at. Far away, in the dark of space, human systems came alive, and the galaxy still did not know what had awakened. The doors closed behind him. The council did not know it yet, but in that moment, the laughter ended, and the warning had already been given. The first report reached the Galactic Council during a routine session. An outer empire near human space had gone silent. At first, the council dismissed it. Systems failed all the time. Ships were lost. Borders shifted. It was nothing unusual. Then the second report arrived. The same empire's capital system was gone. Not damaged, not destroyed. Gone. Every star, every station, every ship had vanished. Long-range scans showed empty space, as if nothing had ever existed there. The council chamber fell quiet. Military leaders rushed to their consoles. Scanners were pushed to their limits. Probes were launched into the empty system. They found no wreckage, no energy marks, no signs of battle, only silence. "This is impossible," one general said. "No weapon can erase an entire system without a trace." The old alien stood again. His voice was heavy. "I warned you," he said. "Humans do not strike in anger. They remove problems." Panic spread through the hall. Messages were sent to nearby empires. Fleets were ordered to move. Defensive lines were raised. Too late. Another system vanished. Then another, always near human space. Always without warning. No demands were made. No threats were sent. Humanity remained silent. The council tried to reach human leaders. They sent diplomats. They sent pleas. They sent apologies. No reply came back. Across the galaxy, fear replaced pride. Races that once laughed now hid behind shields and ancient treaties. The council leader's voice shook. "What do they want?" he asked. No one answered, because deep in the dark between stars, human fleets move with calm purpose. Fear spread faster than any fleet. Across the galaxy, worlds locked their borders. Trade routes closed. Ancient rivals signed peace in silence, not out of trust, but out of terror. Everyone was watching human space. Still, humanity said nothing. The Galactic Council called an emergency session. The great hall was full again, but the pride was gone. Faces that once laughed now showed worry. Reports came in one after another. Sensors failed near human borders. Communication arrays went blind. Military fleets lost navigation control. No shots were fired. Human ships finally appeared. They did not rush. They did not threaten. They moved slowly, perfectly ordered, like machines following a calm mind. The ships were simple in shape, dark and clean. No flags, no markings, just silent power. Alien commanders felt it instantly. These were not war fleets. They were enforcement. A small human fleet stopped near the edge of council space. It held position, doing nothing. Hours passed. Then a single message reached every major system in the galaxy. It was short. It was clear. "We warned you." The council tried one last time. A full apology was sent. The council leader spoke with fear in his voice, begging for talks. The human reply came at last. One sentence. Talks were offered. You laughed. The human fleet did not move closer. It did not need to. Every race understood the message now. Humanity was not seeking power. They were setting limits. Cross them again, and the silence would return. The galaxy changed without a single battle. The human fleets did not advance. They did not occupy worlds. They remained at the edges of space, silent and watching. That silence was enough. The Galactic Council slowly began to break apart. Some members resigned. Others fled back to their home systems. The council leader stood alone in the great hall that was once full of laughter. The old alien approached him. "You laughed," he said quietly. They answered in the only language that mattered. Across the galaxy, new rules formed. Borders were respected. Small races were no longer ignored. Power was no longer shown through noise and threat, but through restraint. Humanity did not take control. They took responsibility. At last, a final human message was sent to all known systems. It was calm. It was clear. Humanity does not seek rule. We seek balance. Silence was the warning. Restraint is the choice. The message ended. Human fleets slowly withdrew back into deep space. Systems that had gone dark did not return. They remained as reminders. The council hall was rebuilt, but the laughter never came back. When new races joined the galaxy, they were told a simple story. Once, the council laughed at humanity. Humanity said nothing, and the galaxy learned why. Far away, on a quiet human world, the human representative looked up at the stars. The work was done. No celebration followed. Humans did not need applause. They had been heard. And this time, the silence was respected. And next time it would not stop. The galaxy waited, holding its breath. This was not war. This was correction. And the galaxy was only beginning to understand the cost of laughter.